Here we go.
Hi guys, how are you people connected? The topic of today, it's really interesting because it's quite a few weeks that I'm watching on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, a lot of social networks that are communicating that there are apparently a lot of designers jobs available. So that's why today we're gonna talk about jobs, car design jobs. Let's get a job out there. So for you that you are still in school, probably you are interested in internship, right? Hey Ryan, ciao. Yeah, smooth like a nice Cadillac. And I'm sure that the internship is gonna be your priority if you are a student, and it's not gonna be right away because you are starting to go to school very soon. So therefore, it's gonna be something like in the next springtime, I believe. But at the same time, there are a lot of people that are coming out of school, and some people that just came out of school a few months ago, in June or in July, and they are of course searching for a job. Well, you know what? I think that this time here in September, October, it's going to be hot about jobs because, believe me, I read a lot of companies notice and information that they are really searching for new designers, young designers, sometimes also expert designers, team leaders, car designers, and I also read a lot of jobs notice about those that work on alias modeling, Autodesk, so virtual design modeler. All right. Then there is also some few opportunities in clay modeling. Okay, I've seen this around too. Then I have also that makes my parents worry about car design. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that matter because this is the worry of every parent, you know, and also every student. I was a student. I remember when I finished art center, I came back to Italy, and I told myself, am I really going to find a job? And then at the end, yes, I did. And so many of my classmates, my ex-classmates, the thing is always that to get a job, you have to be good. I mean, good enough to get a job. Hi, Yash and Andrew, ciao, Andrew 700 from Italy. So, this is something that you don't have to forget, a way that we do not have to forget. I know that there is a big worry about getting a job, especially for car design, because as I always say, car design jobs are not so many. But now, after the COVID period, the virus pandemic period, a lot of companies are waking up and are preparing the relaunch, you know, for a better future economic period. And also because the market is ready. It's now with the vaccine, and I open a small parenthesis, get vaccinated just like as I did, because it's very good for you and for the community. Get vaccinated. We need to get out of this period and get back to our lives as they were before the pandemic time. Okay, so one thing I have to say is that also the industry in general, when there is a economical depression time period, whether it's a short or long or longer, it comes down and then it has to relaunch, has to bounce back. And when they bounce back, there are budgets, big budgets available to do it. Now in Europe, you have seen that there is this big program of huge budget given to every European country to create good economy, to relaunch the PIB of those countries, which means work, jobs, industry, technology, industries, factories. Therefore, new job opportunities for everybody in every sector, in every field. And car design, it's part of it because it's the automobile industry. And that's why I see a lot of, I think this is one of the main reasons. I see all those type of notices saying, we are hiring, our company is hiring. If you go on LinkedIn, you will find several. Then there is also another thing that on LinkedIn, and not only on LinkedIn, there are a lot of headhunters that are searching and they are getting in contact with people. Okay, so they have lots of clients. Now, for example, in China, there are a lot of companies that are searching for every type of design jobs, in our field. So from a young designer to main director design position. But in Europe too. In Europe, the big giants of automobile industry, Stellantis, Volkswagen, Renault, Ford, if some Chinese, they are searching for their design studios. Therefore, this is the time that I advise you, for those that are ready to go and get a job, to get ready, rework your portfolio, work out your CV really well, and we're gonna talk about it in a while, so that you can really get your best chance, your best opportunity to go out there and get a very nice interview. So Ryan, I think there is a potential for automotive design in Africa with the new upcoming auto manufacturer. Ryan, you're right. Africa, it's becoming and will be the center of attention for the next industrial, how can I say, not revolution, but the new industrial relaunch, okay? Because other countries are already full. And believe me, we had India, we had South America, we had China, okay? And now Africa, it's becoming the next place where industry can open up factories. Therefore, that means a lot of job opportunities, a lot of engineers, but also design. Believe me, because I know that car design and industrial design, architectural design, it's developing already in Austria, mainly industrial design and architecture, because of big investments that have been there since quite a long time now. Do degrees from different design colleges really matter? Different design college? Yash, I don't understand. Like if I do a transportation degree from a public school and my work good enough, will it matter why I did my education from a public rather than a big school like CS, etc.? Okay, Yash, the first thing, okay, I understood your question and I will answer to your question because it's very important for everybody. Ciao Sayed, welcome back. I'm happy you are there. First of all, as I say always, do you have a good portfolio? Because you went to a design school, okay, design school, and you have a good portfolio, so good that you are at the same level of those private design schools that are specialized in transportation design? If the answer is yes, my portfolio that comes from a public school, it's excellent because I am very good talent, and it's not that important that my public school did not teach me as good as the private design schools that are specialized in car design. If the answer is yes, because you are so talented, then it's okay. It is okay. However, what I have to say, you're welcome Gondo, you're welcome, ciao Sumit. However, I have to say that the automotive design industry looks with particular attention all the students that come from specialized car design schools. Then we also look at talented students, really talented students that have a strong passion for car design, and maybe they come from architecture, rarely from engineering, or from industrial design school that nobody knows. But if you have a very good, strong talent and you learn from the others, and that's the school you can go to, and you do it, but at the same time you are able on your own to put together a car design portfolio, industrial design portfolio that is really convincing, then you're fine. Because for the automotive industry, in order to hire you, what we need is that you have a real diploma in design, a real diploma eventually in engineering or architecture, a real diploma that legally gives us the opportunity to hire you. You understand? Now, if you ask me, where do you go if you have to make a trip to go into a school and search for talent? Of course I go to car design schools. I'm not gonna go and search a school that I don't even know, where they do industrial design with teachers that are not from car design. It's normal. But at the same time, if students from that reality comes to me with their portfolio and their curriculum vitae, okay, and they have an astonishing portfolio, nothing will stop me to look at that portfolio and maybe even propose an internship or to hire the person. You understand? I hope I've been very, very clear. Okay, let me read those 3 long comments. Okay, Yash, should students invest in courses which can make your skills better, certification, or should we look for credible to your CV? No, every student, if you are a student in design, invest your money in where you get a real certificate, diploma, bachelor, master, to make sure that legally you have your portfolio and you have also the right papers to get hired. Which paper gives you the opportunity to also to have a career evolution. Don't forget that. We are not looking just about people that know how to sketch. No, we are looking people that went through a typical transportation design bachelor program, right? Okay, I hope, Yash, I answered to your question. Now, Anish, I was just curious. What are a few questions asking a car design job interview where majority of candidates fail to answer properly? I will talk about that. Hi, sir. If I want to make career to do exterior design in a few years, but initially, is it a waste for a year or months if I invest my time in product design jobs? No, product design jobs is good. It's very good. The only thing that I'm asking you is that while you do your product design job, that you sketch, that you sketch your cars as much as you can to be ready to make a portfolio in car design if you want to go to car design, because car design jobs are taken on car design portfolios, not on product design portfolios. Okay, Mr. Patil, hello sir, hello to all, ciao, bonjour, ciao Bismarck, bonjour to you. Yes, the answer to all my questions, thank you. Hello, okay, I was asking extra than the bachelor's degree, diploma, online courses. Yes, online courses for me are good, like mine, are good only to train yourself, not to give you a portfolio for making your interview and get a job. Besides, to get a job you need a diploma. a real certificate, a real diploma, a real bachelor, a real master. Okay? I think that I answered your question. So now, let's come to Agnes' question. Which are the questions that sometimes we ask and people answer wrong? Okay? But in reality, it's not just the questions. It's a little bit more than that. As I already said the other time on Design Talk when we were talking about job design interview, that probably you, Anish, you didn't see, but there is a video, okay? Design Talk, my first job interview, okay? It's called, all right? So go and check it out. But anyway, what is really important for us? We look at your portfolio, okay? And let's say that your portfolio for us it's very good. So the portfolio is good. So now what is left? As I said you welcome Yash. So as I say many times, there is an interview before design director, design manager, design VP, global whatever, decide to hire you, therefore to marry you, because it's almost like a marriage, okay, between the company and you, that will put you together legally for a long time. So before I take you, I look at your skills, your creativity, and this is 80% of the importance of our interview. Then there is another 20%, and that 20% is given by the human factor, which is extremely important. The human factor is you, who you are, how you behave, what is your education, how you talk, how you move, how you dress. I don't want to say how you dress because it's discriminatory, but in looking at you, how do you appear? I mean, what type of reaction in me do you suggest without talking, without saying anything? The way you shake your hand at the beginning, hey, hi, how you doing? And we shake hands. The way you shake that hand. The way you do your body language when you talk, when you interact with me or with anyone. So there is these human factors. This is extremely important. And we in general test that human factor in you. How do we do? During the conversation. We ask questions. Why did you choose, the classical first question, how come you came to us? Why did you choose our company? And sometimes the people that are, of course, they don't know, they come and they start saying a lot of good, beautiful things about our company, because it's the best company in the world, because I would really love to work for you. I always dream to design your cars, work for your brand. Okay, when you do a lot of that, we know that basically you are lying. Because at that question, when you answer like that, it's too much of, in Italy we say, when you play the violin, it's like you are doing something just to make sure that I understand that you like us. That's useless. So it's something that gets in here and comes out from the other ear. Basically something that does not remain, does not stay in our heart. Because it's very easy. A boss gives you, a raise, and the first thing you say, oh, thank you very much, you are the best boss that I could have in my life at work. That's stupid. Much better to say thank you very much. That's it. Yash, sir, if I do a transportation design degree and don't find a car design job, can I still do an industrial design job somewhere till I find a car design with an industrial design based portfolio? Yes, you can, but believe me, if you don't find a car design job after that you did a transportation design degree, that means because something is wrong with you or with your portfolio. Because it's something that you have to know and you have to accept. Assume your responsibility. The school will give you, first of all, the school will choose you because sees in you, in your entry portfolio, a certain type of talent, right? Okay, good. The school will give you all the tools, the teachers, the labs, the projects, the companies that sponsor projects, the companies that come and search for internship will give you all the tools so that you can learn and amplify your talent correctly, which means that you will learn how to sketch correctly, that you will learn how to make a project correctly, that you will understand what it means, the ABC, the basics of making a design project. And therefore will accompany you until the end, making a good portfolio. Now, if you go out and your portfolio does not create something very positive around you, during an interview, a job interview, you don't find a job, there is something wrong in that portfolio or there is something wrong in you. So it's the 80% in that interview, it's your portfolio, the skills, the projects, the creativity, right? The school. And that 20% I was talking just few minutes ago, that is you. If one of those two don't go together, don't match, then we have a problem. But it's a problem that we can solve. But the most important thing is that you understand or you listen very carefully when you get a feedback by the company that tells you why they don't take you. Now, not everybody will tell you that. Let's be honest. Many people say, "Oh, thank you very much. Your interview was very nice. We had a great pleasure to have you here with us, but currently we are searching for another type of candidate." That's it. So they don't explain. Now, when you get an answer like that, don't think that it was a pleasure to have you here means that you were good. It means there was something bad. And you have to go back, with your memory about that interview and try to understand, think why, when was the time that things went wrong? Because that analysis will help you to understand how to correct yourself so that you don't make that mistake again on the next interview. So from my understanding, it's a matter of skill and honesty. But Gondo, it's a matter of skills because we hire people that have high skills, And for me, I repeat, skills means drawing really well, because if you're a designer, you don't have to talk, you draw. And I look and I say, I like it, I don't like it. Or I can say, I like it, but here we can change, here we should do. So that's the skills. A lot of times we say, if you got a good project, well presented, you just need to say who you are and nothing else, because it will sell by itself. So that's the optimum, the best. And then we have that 20% that is the honesty of how you are. So don't act like an actor to play cool, because that's useless. We can see it right away, okay, because we have experience, you don't. Be honest, but most of all, try to learn what it means to have an interview without making the big mistakes. That you make a small mistake, it's okay. You are a young person. We know that. We all made mistakes. And we still make mistakes. But because I'm here telling you, you have an advantage that somebody is trying to tell you. And I'm not the only one. On YouTube, you can find other channels where people will explain how to make a good job interview. and mostly they will talk to you about not the skills but the human factor, because people that move too much their hands, that's not very nice. People that are that when they speak it looks like they are not breathing, means that they have a problem with their character, means that those people don't believe in themselves, and we need people that believe in themselves. People that are too arrogant, not good, because these people that are too arrogant, that they know everything, when you bring them in a team, it's gonna be a mess in the team. The team is a family that already has all their how can I say, they got their pace, they know each other's, they know how to interact in themselves. You get a crazy guy into the team, and the team risks to become nervous, and therefore not to produce anymore the way they used to. So I have to be very careful who I will hire, right? So this is somebody that is too much worried about the money. It's not good, because this person probably every 2 years will go to the boss and say, hey, when do I get my raise? Because he's too much concentrated on the money. And in the beginning we don't care about the money, because our passion is getting us a job. The money will come. That's all. I always say that, but there are still people that say, hey, can you tell me how much money do you make? Because if to be a car designer at the beginning doesn't pay off my rent, my my apartment rent, then I should go do something else. But don't do design if you think like that. Just don't. It's useless. Don't make us waste our time with you. You see, there is a big difference. So, and communication skills are very important. Yes, S29. What if I take I'm reading some of the comments at the same time, because you are writing. I'm very happy. Put the likes on this video. Only 7 likes. You are 23. Come on, guys. Put the likes. Okay, let me see. If a design college is asking for a project for admission in the college, it's normal. Here, what should the project include? My idea with sketching or perspective, they ask you a project because they want to make sure that you sketch, and they want to measure your level, your skills level, okay? All right, that's why they're doing that. And what you should do what I say all the time. Anish, you are in my course. Side view, 3/4 front, 3/4 back, top view of your design. Then the project, you do whatever you want. I suggest you that you do something with new technology, of course. Did you check my video, The Future of Car Design? Did you check my video, The Future of Car Design? It's here. You should all check that video, because in that video I give you some inspiration of what's to come, what's coming. And you should sketch for that, not for today's car. Go and check my video. That video, you should see it twice. You should check it twice. All right? Check it. Okay. Okay, we have a Viban Ampude. What are types of roles that transportation design can apply for? Is there an emerging career opportunity in the industry? Okay, Viban, I cannot answer to you to that, because I made a design talk about car design and career. So please, if you are new here, first of all, subscribe. Thanks. Second, put your like. Probably you already did it, and I hope. Thanks again. But second, third, here on this channel we have every Friday design talk. So you will find in the history of the videos the design talk called Car Design and Career, and there I explain everything for simple designer, okay, to VP global design position. Okay, so please check that video, and you will have lots of fun in checking all the roles in which you could apply after car design school, bachelor. Okay, Are you talking about the entry portfolio? Yes, I think that's what it is, Yash. It's about that. Syed, to be honest, I have never heard of a poor car designer, so thinking about money is useless. I agree, but it's not because we are rich or we are poor. No, the rich and famous are the big names, okay? I already told you, there is another video I made, it's called Design and Money. You can go and check that video. On this channel you find everything. So go and check it out. But what I say is that if an engineer at the beginning of his career as an engineer bachelor, okay, will gain, I don't know, 1,000 or whatever, 1,000 per month, a designer at the same level with a design bachelor will gain just a little bit more. And in terms of career and benefits, in some cases can be really, really rewarding. The career paths are different. The engineer career is slower. The designer career has more steps. Therefore, there are more opportunities to grow with the years, of course, and the experience to grow, to make your salary more interesting, okay? Then it depends also on the project, because if you are so good that you are very often on every project, or almost all the good projects, of course you get bonuses, you get raises. If you are not part of all those big projects, but less important projects, you will get some bonuses too, but maybe they will be less important. And if you do nothing, you will get still your salary and you will get some small raises once in a while. It all depends on you. At the end, the question about the salary it's useless question, because like in every field, it's up to you how you will perform, the engagement that you will put in, and of course your skills. How good are you? Are you really good? There is competition in every design studio. It's very normal. Okay, so what will be the future of alias modeling transportation design? Is better continue modeling or should try having sketching also? The alias modeler are very, very requested. About the future, I don't know. But I can tell you that this is a very important key profession in our field. So it's very important. Is there any good public school for transportation design in Italy? My answer is no. Yeah, I have watched it. Okay, good. Sayed, I'm glad you did. Alright, so now let's come back to what do we do right and what do we do wrong. So my entry portfolio should have the full perspective sketch of my idea. Yes. Can the sketches be of different things than my idea? You can also do that. But if they give you a project, you should do the same design as I taught you in the three, 4 views, so that you can show them that you have an analysis capacity of making one thing and look at that idea from every views. Then you can add also other ideas that can be done in side views and other perspective. You understand the difference between the two things? That's important. So another thing that we don't like when we say, what do you think about this car or that car? And sometimes people say, express very negative feedback about a given design. Now, sometimes that question is given as a test. Why? Because maybe in front of you, you have the designer of that project. And therefore, if we see that you are very negative because you want to show that you understand design, that you have a design sensibility, and therefore you have all the right to say, oh, that car is it's very bad, it's ugly here, I would have done different like that. You have in front of you the same design, did not say anything, just to see your reaction. What can he think? He doesn't care about your negative feedback. What he cares about is the attitude, because that's a bad attitude. Also, because you don't have to forget that our world is very small. All designers with a bit of experience, we know each other from other companies. Therefore, if you are there bitching about this car, that the other car, and you would have done much better, of course you are somebody that has a character, an education that is not so positive. Okay, good, Anish. I'm glad that it's okay for you. Yash, I get internship opportunities in this automotive company, but they are without. Should I still take the opportunity for the sake of work experience, linking things to portfolio opportunity? What do you mean decent automotive companies? If you talk about startups of electric phantomatic cars, that most of the cases they will never come to life, in that case they are just using you, because they will probably not have a real engineers behind them, and they will probably have a visionary CEO, owner of the company, that wants to be an Elon Musk but does not have the talent of Elon Musk. So I would be careful. I think that the company should always pay an internship, at least food. So Yash, I think you are from India, if I don't make a mistake. Now, which is this company? I mean, you don't say the company, but what type of, OEMs means big names, like Ford, Stellantis, Renault, Fiat. Those companies, by the law, they should pay, they should give you a contract, internship contract, and they should pay you. I know, because in Chennai, in India, when I was working for the Chennai Renault studio with my ex-boss, I remember that our interns, they had a contract and they were paid. So OEMs, they should give you a real contract. It's very strange that they don't want to pay. Okay. Does anyone hire transportation design? No, government no. In China, in China, yes, because some of the companies are government owned. That's why. Okay, Yash. So, all right. Fleurs, ciao. Ça va très bien. Toi, tout va bien? Fleurs. So, alors, ça a été les vacances. J'espère que t'as voyagé un petit peu, que t'es allé un peu à droite et à gauche avec tes copains et tes copines, pour t'amuser un peu, parce que là maintenant c'est la rentrée et on commence à retravailler. Moi, c'est déjà 2 semaines que je travaille. Okay, sorry for the French parentheses with Fleurs. Okay, I just asked him how was his vacation and how he was. Where did he go? That now it's coming back to work. Therefore, wow, there is a big comment coming from Summit. Summit, can a master's in industrial design graduate apply for a transportation design? My answer to this first part of your question is yes. I have seen some job opening mentioning industrial design grads design roles. Yes, this is possible, but you should still have some transportation design projects or sketches or something, because what we are interested in industrial designer design students sometimes, it's the vision they have, and also that they have a real passion for car design, because we are not going to hire industrial designs that don't have passion for car design. That we don't do it. So we can hire, and we did in Renault, we did it, some industrial designers from industrial design colleges or universities, okay, but they had a good passion for car design too. All right? Okay, Summit, I hope that I answered to your question. For example, Pratap Bose. Guys, forgot the interview that I made with Pratap Bose, our design talk, almost 2 months ago. Go and check it out. He comes from industrial design. And he explained very, very well how he went from industrial design to car design. And he also explained very, very well that he had a very strong passion for car design since the beginning. All right? Your question. Maybe it's your English. Try again, please. C'est la rentrée. Merci encore pour tout ce que vous faites. Vous apprenez. C'est un plaisir. Fleurs. If you want, si tu veux, tu me peux offrir un café, hein? Parce qu'on a les super stickers, super chat. Un café, une bière, tu peux offrir aussi une pizza, si tu veux, ok? À ton choix. Merci. Hey guys, if you want, it's the time for the coffee. If you want to offer me, okay? Alright, super sticker, super chat. The button is down there. It's, let me see, on the right. Yeah, it's down here. You see, with the dollar sign. If you want, you can hit that one. And you can offer me my coffee. Thank you. If I take some course in industrial design that teaches me some basics, I'm a mechanical engineer, good enough to study master in transportation design, it's better if you do that. Because mechanical engineering for car design, believe me, it's useless. Okay, S29 designs. Alright, so now it's almost 6 o'clock. You don't offer coffees. Okay, it's okay, no big deal. Thank you very much. I will just take a coffee at my place here. I will make one. Alright. Put your likes, already 21, that's nice. And share this video if you think that this video was useful to you. Okay? There is something, Mr. Osborne, Bismarck. Yeah, but you have the button there, huh? You guys. I see a lot of people in America that they just click that button so many times. So why not here in Europe too? Okay, good. Gondo, okay, yeah, your question. Would having a design drawing and making a model out of clay some material be unique compared to other portfolios? Don't make models for your portfolios. You can make a model, you can take pictures. You don't bring your models with you. You take pictures. In car design schools for bachelor, your portfolio will have photos, pictures, okay? Or today it's a file, okay? A file with the virtual models, virtual film of your model, okay? And you can do a lot of this stuff. Here we do. And it's very beautiful with the music, the car that moves in a phantomatic, futuristic city or town. You know, you can do all that stuff, but you will never bring your model with you. In general, the model stays in school. And my time, I did 6 clay models. In my portfolio, I had all the pictures of those models. Because at that time, we did not have virtual reality or virtual films. But I made beautiful pictures in the studio, in a photo studio at Art Center, with a student in photography that for $50, he took all series of pictures of my models. That's how I did it. All right. Hey, Vamupali, thank you, sir. You are awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. You too for being here with me. All right. But anyway, in a portfolio, in a real portfolio, to get a job, of course, you must have your project from the first sketch, okay? Selection, your best sketches, color sketches, virtual model, virtual image, virtual film, and if you have milled your model that is painted, nice pictures of that beautiful model. Okay, I'll take Pierce, sir. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, so who else? Thank you, sir. Okay, guys, I think that we had our design talk today. 1, 2, 3, 4.